I woke up on the shore of this uncharted desert isle, but without a movie star or a professor to keep me company. I was alone, but also lucky to be alive. I had nothing except the shirt on my back, and it was wet. The island was lifeless, or so I thought. It was supposed to be my vacation. I set sail a day or two ago, or maybe 3 or 4. I can't say for certain because I've lost count. Suddenly, I hit a freak storm, and before I knew it, my boat was flipped upside down like a hamburger on a hot summer's grill. I flailed around in the storm like an unmatched sock in the dryer. I looked north, south, east, west, and north again. Nothing but ocean as far as the eye could see. This small patch of land was the only thing I had. I made friends with a wolf who seemed as lonely as I was. I named him Wilson. Besides the few trees, the only feature on this island was a deep pit opening up into the earth below. I spent my first night digging into the stone in search of coal or iron. All I found was trouble. Big trouble. Could I survive another night on this desolate island? Find out in the next exciting chapter of The Castaway. World number 4 of my Day 1 survival series, and this one will be by far the most challenging world should I choose this as the one to continue playing. The spawn point here is on a small island, and if it weren't for the fact that there are actually quite a few trees on the island, I would have been tempted to just delete the world and start over. So, there are just enough trees to make it tempting enough to consider, and I had to give it a try and see if this was actually a playable world. Compared to the other 3 worlds I played for Day 1, this world would require adjusting our strategy quite a bit, as well as being prepared to die a few times because it's going to be a lot more difficult than usual to get geared up. On Day 1, there were no animals at all on the island. The wolf you saw in the story didn't actually spawn until Day 2 or 3. And I had to play this world a little longer than 1 day because without any sheep, there was no way to sleep. And besides, I really wanted to see if it could work out. So I kept going, even though it wasn't technically Day 1 anymore. Not only were there no animals, there was also no coal on Day 1. So in order to get torches, I had to make charcoal from logs, which is not something that I've done for a long time. To make things more interesting, at the bottom of the pit that you saw, there is a small cave system. It's not very long or very deep, but there is a fair amount of coal and iron down there. However, there was also what seemed to be an endless supply of creepers, zombies, and skeletons. I also encountered 2 witches and an enderman. So I died twice, but eventually I was able to clear out the caves, and in the process I managed to get a full set of iron armor with a little bit more to spare. And as you saw, I did get myself a tamed wolf to ward off the loneliness a little bit. Then, after clearing the cave, I built a boat and went exploring to see just how far away the nearest land is. You can actually find some real land not too far away, but I won't tell you which direction you'll need to go in order to find it. If you want to find out, you'll have to grab the seed from the description below and give this world a try.